Welcome.
Hello and welcome to VollGazzRacing Season 4 Division 1 Round 6 here at Chang. No Arkin Sayef for now, but it will be here later. So here we go, VTR is the first man on track. Also, Finley will miss 10 minutes of qualifying and also will receive a long lap penalty due to his shenanigans at Mugello last week. Excuse me. So hopefully there's not a repeat of that. VTR goes through turn 1. VTR before this race just explain how he doesn't have the greatest amount of confidence within himself around this place. That's just due to a lack of practice and just generally not working for him, but hopefully he can get really lucky and find something. As he goes down the straight now, is he going to go up to the really fast turn 4? And then he's gone off the track. Easily done. No, who's next on track? It's not here. It's not Jack. Oh, Jack's gone down to turn 3, the hairpin. Nelson's made it through turn 4 nicely. So Nelson now just got a few more corners to go as he goes through the 4th sector now. There's Pregator in front of him. No. So he goes into the final corner. Fires it out, and he will set the first lap time of the session. A 28.9. Pregator 28.5. Adam is the next rider up. Hello, Iscox. So he comes Adam across the line, and he goes pole 28.3. Now we have Deck. Lost a bit of time in sector 2. So he had Mr. Hitstick on yesterday. Did a great job on board the Ducati. So that this is a track that the Ducati does work at. For all the heavy braking and straight and big straights. Just we will have to suffer during the middle part of the circuit. I'm sure in the other parts it will be strong. And those strong parts are the early parts of the lap. So maybe at the start of the race that can wherever he starts from, can put himself in a good position to fight for the podium, maybe even a race win. The only place he's really a chance of a race win this season has been Jerez, and he goes pole. Nice. Other tracks he's had pace, but just not the luck. Hadith red in sector 1 and red in sector 2. So they go through the long left. And then the swift change of direction as Nelson fortunately crashes somewhere in sector 2 and imagine turn 5. Most likely place to crash in the 3rd sector. Hadith loses a bit of time in sector 3. As he now changes direction. Forward, and now he goes into the hairpin and across the line. Where will he go? He goes 4th. Craignator goes 3rd. And VTR 2 red sectors at the end. Could this be pole position? No, it's not. He's lost half a second in that final sector. Jack Berman now, the only Patronus on track, and will be the only Patronus person on track for 5 minutes and 7 seconds. and he's got friend in Sector 2, so it was like, so Dex, Sector 2, doesn't seem that great, but that's sort Sector 2 and Sector 3 is what you'd well, Sector 2 is a really fast, just got the fast left in, but Sector 3 is the sector you'd expect the Ducati to perform the worst at. So he goes Jack round the hairpin. Where will he go? And he goes fourth, half a second away from Deck. As Deck now approaches turn 5. Nicely, no, that was always invalidated. He ran just a little bit hot. So now Adam going down the straight with his teammate just in front of him. And there you go, Aki has joined, and I'm sure Saya will follow. Adam now all through the right, just a little bit tentative, turned a little bit too early there. But he continues the red sectors. I think this might be the, I can't remember the calendar, but this might be the only track we go to this season in the Asian region. This could be a bit of a special race for the Malaysians. Oh my god, I deep on the curb. What an awful crash that was. As the bike's on the apex, that might cost Adam some time. 0.006 of a second. He goes by pole, goes to pole by. As VTR now into the final corner. The pole hound. He's qualifying usually better in his race, and he goes into third place. So considering he hasn't got a good feeling with the bike or the track, be third at this stage of the qualifying is not bad at all. Nelson now also not feeling too great on the Suzuki during this track, but hoping to do a good job in the race. I say that and he goes pole. So it seems like the bad spells everyone's having are not true, it's just that everyone else is just so competitive that yeah. So Nelson on pole, Suzuki on pole. Seen that a lot of times this season already. Deck red in sectors 1, 2 and 3. How strong will he be in this final sector? Can Deck take his first pole position of the season? He's got VTR in front of him. VTR, get out of the way, get out of the way! Hopefully that hasn't distracted Deck. It has not, and he goes pole by half a second! Wow. So, nicely done there by Deck. Adam goes into sector 2, personal best. And now we come up to the double right. Done that a lot better than he did last time. Still improving this, could put him into second place. Who's that? Oh, it's Deck in front of him, so a nice marker for the final corner. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, damn. Now we have Craig Nater. He's improving on his lap time. Just 1 more minute for Finley now. I wonder what he's been doing during these 10 minutes. When he could be on the toilet, he could have sat there staring at the screen. Could be on his phone. Who knows? Something productive, hopefully. And Craig Gates is still improving in the third sector. Will his teammate follow? Vito will just be crossing the sector point any time now, yeah, and he does. So he goes Craig Gator. Seems to brake just before the Deck's crashing to the final corner. They seem to just brake when the tarmac changes. And Craig Gator goes into third place. What will VTR do as he goes around the final corner? Narrowly missed the curb. And he goes second. Good work. 4, 3, 2, 1, and Finley will be out now. Yeah, there you go. Right on the money. Ain't missing a single second. And Nelson pulls out the lap. One thing I've noticed about Trang is that it's a track where I said it sort of sent that you have to build up to, because you know, we start with a 28.9, now we're at 27.4, so we gained 1.5 seconds over the course of 10 minutes. So I feel like Finley might be a big disadvantage. Adam goes red in sector 3. Can he take pole? Here we go. Doesn't done anything wrong there. Heavy braking for the final corner. He's got round there nicely. And he crosses the line. And he goes pole by 1/10 of a second. Let's keep an eye on Deck's third sector. It's grey. To see what Finley's first lap time will be, as Deck now is coming to the end of his lap. He's not got anyone in front of him this time. Can he gain time? Nice line through there. He sets the bike up very early and he crosses the line. He improves, not enough to jump any positions. Hadith invalidates his lap time. Finley now, what kind of lap time will he do? There we see Nelson starting his next lap. So into the final corner for Finley. What's his opening lap time? 1.4 off, so that's pretty good for his first lap. And Craig Nater goes into third place. Obviously we got to remember that there's still 2 riders to go, so don't know what kind of lap times Sayet and Ike are going to be able to do. VTR improving. Can he get the better of his teammate? There we go. Sayet's just joined. Deck red in sector 1. Been a while since Deck's taken a pole position. Can't even remember when it was. He hasn't had one this season. And VTR is unable to improve on his lap time. So we go into sector 2. Deck's lost time. And now they go into the fast road. It goes use a lot of curb and invalidates the lap time. I don't know if Finley invalidated, so Finley's only got one more lap. The guys have only got one more lap to go now. Nelson improving in sector 2. Can he find 0.2 of a second to jump onto the front row? Craig Nater's crashed through the right. Nelson's just looking a little bit tentative, and he's on the curb as well, and he's got VTR on his way. That there's just that 2 sequences of corners did not go well for him. Adam currently not improving, and he pulls out the lap, so he's gonna have one more go. Hadith pulls out the lap, he's only gonna have one more to go. Finley taking a very bizarre line. Caught you. Didn't say caught you, did you? So we go the rest of them. Deck red in sector 1. Let's see his line through the hairpin. Yeah, just trying to get the fastest exit possible. I'm sure it'll be a different line during the race, because you've got to defend the inside line. So Deck now through turn 4. And into turn 5, and he loses time again. changing direction for turn 7 and 8. Don't know if that's a double corner or not. Through this right here, over the curb. Predator, VTR and Nelson's laps are all done. Their sessions are over. No one else is really improving. Adam's red in sector 1. But it looks like this is how the order's going to stay for now until Ike and Saya get to do their laps. And into the final corner goes Deck. And across the line, it is not an improved lap time. Finley's crashed, that is his session over. Now he's got 2 of them left now. Jack Burman's, oh my lord. Well, yeah, that's session over.
So let's have a look at the times after the second. That's the end.
So here's your current order.
Qualifying session.
Adam in first, Deck in second, Craig and Aita in third, VTR fourth, Nelson fifth, Jack Burman sixth, Finley seventh, and Hadith in eighth. So it will be dry conditions because it has to be fair on Ike and Saya. Will it be a dry race? Let's see. Have Ike and Saya saved them? No, it doesn't make a difference.
Before we go to the podium ceremony, let's take a quick look at the final results in MotoGP.
Right, everyone's ready. Let's go. Oh, Ike. Oh, for God's sake, Ike. This game probably crashed. Why is there only 9 people? Oh, sorry. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, let's go. I don't know why the chat's going off, I'll just check that. Why did you guys start early when not everyone? Because Ike and Saya said to start early. So Finley needs to have a long lap penalty. I just need to remember that. The guy everyone knows should know what they're doing. So Ike and Saya, the only two riders to have pole positions this season. Ike having 4, Saya having taken the last one in Magello. Oh my god. He might be getting into some traffic. Yeah, but he's just slowing down just to make sure he doesn't end up in that traffic. As Hadif is doing wheel. Oh, I hope he doesn't get in his way. Yeah, he gets out of the way nicely. Hopefully the lap won't get invalidated. Yeah, he doesn't invalidate his lap, he's going that slow. So he comes Ike now down the straight. Can't remember what lap time he has to beat. It's a 27 flat or something. Oh my god, there's traffic everywhere for him. But they're all getting out of the way. Hopefully they don't distract him. Finley's crashed somehow. Whoa, Ike again on the curb there. 27.2 to beat. And Ike's ran wide. I cannot imagine on the first lap they beat it, but maybe on their second or third. So he's found himself in some clean air. Everyone else, no one's done a lap yet somehow, but Saya down the straight as we now head into turn 4, fastest corner on the circuit, because turn 2 doesn't count as a corner. Nicely through there. Everyone's saying a lap times now. Thank the Lord. Hopefully VTR doesn't do a stupid thing where he sets the slowest time known to man. Probably will do though. So here we go. Of course, 30. Why are you going 30 seconds slower than Jesus Christ. So here comes Saya across the line. What's his first time going to be? A 27.6. That's already a front row start. Ike now in the third sector. He's gone red. Could this be pole position? 27.240 to beat. So here comes Ike across the line. 27.4. That puts him third. So Ike and Saya one last attempt to get pole. But he's still yet to do a lap time. Where is he on track? He's in the pits. Anyway, Saya. Well, as he now enters turn 1, you can see Ike in the background there. So the pair of them, oh, that was a bit wide. Missing the apex a little bit. So down the straight. And now they enter turn 3. And he's grey in sector 1. What about Aiki? He's red in sector 1. Aiki looking to take pole position. Sire probably just due to turn 1 and Sire, that's it. That's Sire's quality over. I don't think he'll have enough time to make it. So Sire will be starting from 4th. So it's Aiki now through turn 5 and 6. Making that Suzuki turn as it can. And through sector 3. Now just a few more corners to go. Swift change direction constantly through this section. And now the heavy braking zone. Aiki needs to find 0.23 seconds to go pole position. Oh, he's got on the curb, that ain't gonna help him. And he is that. Where will that put him? He is just nabbed second place from deck by 4 thousandths of a second. And we just wait for Adif to finish the lap. And that's the session over.
That's the end of the second and final
Right,
qualifying
so
session, and we can finally see the grid positions that await us in tomorrow's Grand Prix.
it's Adam first, then it is Aiki. Then it is Deck, and Sire, then Craigonator, then Beat. Why did he even do that to Craig? TL, then it's Nelson. Flipping heck. There we go. Got that all right. So there's your grid.
And final qualifying session, and we can finally
It'll be the most
see the
ridiculous
grid
lap times I've ever
positions
seen
that await
ever.
us in tomorrow's Grand Prix.
Just gotta make sure I don't forget Finley's long lap. I'm doing it to the wrong person. I think I've done it before this season. So Adam's first pole. Can he convert it to a first win? Looks like it's going to be a four-way battle for the win today, hopefully. Hopefully it's just not going to be someone takes the lead and they're never to be seen again, as we've seen with Aiki's races 4 times this season. Well, let's get it underway. So, a Repsol Honda on pole with Adam. Ike in second, Deck in third. Can anyone stop Ike's 5-race winning streak? And they're off. Ike usually gets a lightning start, but his rear end has spun up a lot. Nelson get a good start. Oh my god, are we going to turn 1? It's all good. Deck's had an absolute... Oh, Deck's jumped the start. Oh, it's an absolute disaster for Deck already. Oh my lord, he's just collided with the Patronus rider there of Finley. As we go into turn 2 and now into turn 3. Saya's going to outbrake Adam into turn... Oh my god, it's contact. They've all got extremely wide. There's been a crash for Craiginator. Oh, everything's just gone okay. So Deck absolutely kicking himself, getting a long lap. Well, 2 long laps there with the jump start. Whoa, Nelson getting on the curb and oh, that's centre completely wide. God knows where he's going. So Saya leads, Ike in second, Nelson rejoins the track in third. Adam in fourth, Deck taking his long lap. He was in fifth, or he was in fourth, I can't really see. Oh, Ike has made a mistake. Nelson looking to try and pounce on him. And Nelson just not able to make a move on his teammate as they close in, doing a section under the Ducati of Saya. Deck failed his long lap, it just gets worse for Deck in this first lap. Oh, Saya running wide. And now into the final corner. Didn't give him a penalty, Saya penalty for some reason. We did lose that. Oh my god. So that's the end of end of chaotic lap 1. Long lap penalty for Finley. Please don't get it taken. There we go. So I've lost a lot of time there, going on the curve. As they now brake for turn 3. Just look at the acceleration of that Ducati, it's absolutely ridiculous. As Adam now starting to close in on Nelson. Nelson, you could just see there a little bit wide from the apex. And you see Finley and Deck taking a long lap. This is probably one of the worst long laps of the calendar. So easy to make a mistake on. So they both get through cleanly. As Yamal's with Jack Berman and VTR fight for 5th place. This looked like a battle for 2nd place as Saya is just eking out a little bit of a gap on these guys. And they go into the final corner. Oh no, who's that? Nelson's gone down. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't see that. I just saw. Oh my lord. That could have gone horribly wrong. Thank God it didn't. They're looking to make the move on Finley into turn 1. And Nelson might be able to make some advantage of that as Finley has to go off the track because of he's not got as good of a run. He's able to hold, he's able to use his slipstream of Deck to stay in front. That's what happens. He goes to the back of Finley and he's able to make his way through. As now we got a scrap for 4th place. Jack Bowman sliding through turn 4. Oh, that wasn't the greatest of rejoins. Whoa, when Jack gets a great run compared to VTR through there, and he goes into 4th place. And oh my god, Jack's only 1 lap, only 1 warning away from a long lap. So he's joining his teammate, and oh, he's gone wide. VTR looking to take the inside. VTR's going to get the better run compared to the Patronus ride. Oh my lord, and somehow that's not ended in disaster. As Adam's right at the back of Ike now. Ike doesn't seem to be at the strongest pace. Jack just holding VTR off. Deck hasn't. Oh, Deck failed his long lap again. As they brake for turn 1. see the contrast in tyres. Some have gone with the hard front, medium, rear. Some have gone for the opposite. Some have gone hard. As they now brake for turn 3, VTR a lot stronger than Jack on the brakes. Going around the outside. Jack taking the tighter line, hugging it. But he's not able to get as much power down. Finley and VTR and Craig Nater have made contact. Hadif now using the Honda power to get alongside the Yamaha into turn 4. Not able to, oh, Jack's made a mistake again. And he's on the right thing. This always going to go up the inside. No, he's not. He's not going to risk that. No point in risking that, as Deck I think takes his fourth long lap penalty of the day. And he finally does it. So, fortunately 4 attempts for Deck it took. Back at the front side with a 2-second lead. The Ducati is just working around here. Ike in second. And Hadith maintains his 5th position for now, as you can see those two. But there's a battle forming from 4th to 9th. Where is Jack Berman going? I don't know where he went, but he's now dropped to 7th with Nelson taking a position. And now we might be under threat from Craig Nater and Finley. You just see Deck in the background there. And Hadith now looking to make a move on VTR. VTR runs wide, Hadith up the inside and makes the move stick. As you got Jack Berman and Nelson fighting, and Craig Nater trying to take the position. Very questionable lines going on here. As VTR gets on the curb, just stays in front of Hadith. As Jack Berman hits the back of Nelson, rides the curb. Very interesting lines going on by all of them here, as Finley is able to get in front of Craig Nater, and VTR remains in 4th place as Nelson looking to try and make a move on Hadith. Hadith makes a mistake. Jack Berman's got a long lap penalty, probably for this track limits. Nelson, no way to go for the move there. Yeah, no, he's taking that line as compromised. He's run completely through here. The front of the gap at the front staying quite stable. You see different approaches. Some are taking a very linear braking style. Jack, I don't know what. Who's that? Yeah, that's Jack again. Just completely out braking himself every single time. And Hadith now going for the inside into turn 1. No, not, oh my God! Nelson trying to be a bit cheeky there and take the position, unable to get it done. As Hadith now in the slipstream of VTR, can he repeat what he did on the previous lap? Outbraking the Yamaha rider, forcing him to go wide, and Nelson's just to say thank you and takes a pair of them. And unfortunately Hadith's line completely merges with Nelson, so he's unable to get the exit on him. As now they go into turn 4, and Vito goes round the outside and takes the position. Through turn 5. Oh my lord, what's going on there? Lots of stuff. Deck could still get 4th place here. This racing table for Deck for 4th place. I mean, I'm sure he would have wanted a podium after his amazing qualifying, but yeah, qualifying on the front row and just unfortunately jumping the start. Now we go into the final corner. BTR defending from Hadith. Hadith's going to go up the inside. No, just not able to find a way through. Finley he's completely out braking himself. I'm wondering if people have got the wrong brakes on. Specifically the Petronas boys, because they keep it going into heavy braking zones. They keep running on. As Deck at the background there. Craig Nater had a bad run out the corner on the curb, and Deck flies past using the Ducati power, and is going to be through into 8th place. As VTR goes to God knows where, and concedes the position to Hadith. as Hadif now looks to try and get that. Oh my god, VTL goes up the inside into turn 4, and that was, yeah, that was no, please, no one hit his bike, no one hit his bike, thank you. That was a bit of an ambitious move, wasn't really ever going to work. And Deck now has found himself in 6th. He was last, now he's 6th in 1 lap, so he's just under 3 seconds away from Nelson, who's in 4th. It's not bad running by Deck after his 4 long laps. If you probably worked that all out, he probably would be in the front group. Saya now with a 3-second lead over Raikkonen. I don't know if it's just a Yamaha thing, but a lot of the Yamahas are really struggling in braking zones. I'm just going to give each one of them a warning because they've all done it. Funny enough, all the Yamahas are last. As that goes on the side of Hadif, and he makes it stick, and he goes in to 5th place. Oh, Hadif making a big mistake there. Running extremely wide on the curb, and he's lost a lot of time from that, lost half a second. So 1.6 seconds between Nelson and Deck, the two rivals for VollGazzRacing. What is that? I don't really know. Some of these track limits are very questionable. I don't know if people just got a really bad brake fade or what, but yeah, that's going to be a also concern after this race. Now people have. I'm convinced surely it's got to be brakes overheating. I can't think why they constantly just run wide out of corners. So lap 9, Deck's closing in the gap on Nelson. Back at the front, Saya 3 seconds in front, Aiki 2nd with Adam in 3rd. In the gap between all these guys have pretty much just stayed exactly the same since the start of the race. Saya's just he took the win actually last time in Mugello, but he had too many penalties. So like he had the win. So Saya finally looking to end the 5 race win streak of Aiki. As long as he can just do the final 4 laps. And Deck's closing in on Nelson, closed in by about 4 tenths on this lap. Trying to see what tyres Nelson's gone on. So he's got medium, Deck's gone a hard front, medium rear. So on the front, Deck's going to be a lot stronger towards the end of this race. Definitely in terms of stability. So lap 10 of 13. Hadif now coming under the pressure from Prix. Because the runs very well. I'm so convinced that some of these guys are experiencing just overheating the brakes. They're just either braking harder than they usually do, or they just accidentally forgot to change the brakes, or what? Whoa, Nelson Deck in on the curbs there. Nearly went horribly wrong. The 2-time champion. And Craignator setting up the move on Hadif. This is the sector where the Yamaha works best. Unfortunately, Creator not able to make any sort of move. And Adam now is right on the back of Ike. So whether Ike's made some sort of mistake or Adam's just got better late race pace. Ethan Creator making contact, and this is allowing Finley to close up on him, as well as Nelson and Deck. Now they're close together, so could be seen a change for positions as Adam goes pulled up alongside Ike using the Honda power. Ike going to try and outbrake him, and he's not able to make. Oh wait, Ike fights back, cuts underneath, and retakes second, but Adam's going to get a better run out the corner. And they go side by side, Suzuki versus Honda. The Honda should win, but Ike's going to force Adam onto the curb. Adam's going to says, screw that, going to go round the outside. The pair of them going to run wide, and Ike just holds on. And Nelson staying in front of Deck. Change the right, Ike taking the defensive line to a place where you can just swiftly get up the inside and catch the rider by surprise. See, Ike is now taking a lot more defensive lines. This ain't gonna help him though, especially on exits. This I will start the penultimate lap of this race. Adam's gonna go for the move, maybe into the hairpin. No, Ike just covering off the line. So 2 laps to go. Into turn 1 for these two. Deck also right on the back of Nelson still. Maximum pressure from Deck, trying to get 4th place. Maybe even a podium if something happens between these two. As Adam slides, scribbling off the speed. Just not able to make any sort of moves on Ike this time round. Deck around the back of Nelson. Can he make any sort of move into turn 4? Even though he's in the slipstream, I don't think he's quite close enough to make any sort of move. He's gone the curve as well, that ain't going to help him. Yeah, he's just ran wide there. 5 seconds Saya's got now over these two. Creator and Hidif still fighting for 6th as well. So many battles going on in this race at the end. Hidif just holding on for dear life as Creator. Could he set up the move? No, Hidif just perfectly blocking his path. Hidif just placing his bike in the perfect place, not allowing Creator anywhere through. Oh, he's Creator's going to go for it. No, he's not able to. Oh my god, change of direction. Creator's got up the inside. Heavy braking, and Hidif just a bit stronger than Creator. And that's Jack Bowman who's completely outbroke himself again. Here we go, Craig up the inside of Hidif into turn 1. They make contact. And he's through. Hidif's gone on the curb twice, and Finley now is going to get the run. But don't think it'll be enough, maybe, because Hidif will be able to brake a lot later. Ike now just holding off Adam. Just a few more corners to go. This will be Ike's worst result of the season. 2nd, who would have thought? What a disastrous result for Ike, who's completely dominated this championship so far. As Finley's managed, Hidif's got a long lap on the final lap. And he's going to go up the inside of Finley, and that was, yeah. And Finley, yeah, I don't know what, I have no idea what that was. But I think just went for a move and Finley was not expecting it. So here comes Saya into the final corner. And Saya wins his first race of the season. Ike just holds off Adam for 2nd. And Nelson holds off at Deck for 4th. Long lap penalties everywhere. I don't know what's happened. Craig is going to get 6th, so well done to him. The two Petronises have got long lap. Finley's gone down the final corner. And VTR has to take a avoiding action. Can Hidif Oh, has Hadith run out of fuel? God knows what Hadith's doing. Yeah, I think he's run out of fuel. Wow, what a action-packed race that was. And I don't know who's not. I don't know about whether Jack took a long lap or not. Just confirm these results. He's probably going to be provisional for now. What we do know though, Sayat is the winner. He takes his first win and finally puts a stop to Ike's form. Ike finishes second and Adam in third, making it all Malaysian podium. Nelson in fourth. Deck in fifth after his 10 million, 4 long lap penalties after his jump start. Craig Ater in sixth. BTR seventh. Jack Berman in eighth. Finley in ninth after his long lap penalty. Hadith in 10th. And that is it. Hello. Wait. Right, so I think everybody's here. Just check. Yes, everybody is here. Right, so Adam, are you here? Just wait for his mic to turn on. Right, so I don't know if Adam's got any problems or. But while we wait with Adam, I'll go to Ike and hopefully I'll give him time. So Ike, hello. So you started in second. Unfortunately, I can't really remember much that happened during the race for you, but you're pretty much second for the whole race. Saya just had a little bit of a stronger pace compared to you, and you also had to defend a lot from Adam. So, how was your race?
I would like to say well done for Saya and Adam for the podium position. And I was very happy with the podium position number 2, but during the race I was quite struggle, because I had a real tire problem because I spinning at the starting. But I also tried to push the bike and maintain the pace and defend from Adam until to the finish. And that was a good race. Thank you.
Yeah, so good job. Actually, it's the first time you've not won this season, but you're second place, so you've still got a good lead in the championship. So well done. So we'll go. Adam, are you here yet? Seems he might have mic trouble. I don't know. So we'll go with the race winner, Saya. So Saya,
Jack, Adam is here.
Okay. So just okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry. You're on mute. I'm an idiot. Right. So, so Adam, you got pole position, and then I can't really remember what happened at the start because it was very chaotic. But you ended up in third place at some point, and then you were for the whole race. You were right behind Ike. You managed to pass him, but Ike got you back, and then unfortunately, you just weren't able to get past him at the end. So how was that race for you?
So this race, I think it's a good race for me. I start from pole. That was unexpected for me. And at the turn 2, I have a contact with Saya and I wide. But it's still a good race, and I fight with Ike for the second place. And yeah, I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy to be back in the podium. And I would like to thank my Malaysian friends for keep supporting me, and we will see you in the next race.
Yeah, so well done to you. Great job for putting great pressure on Ike all the race. And good luck for next race. Right. So, Saya, you won. Well, you crossed the line in first place last week, but due to penalties, you didn't get the win. This week, you pretty much did a perfect race. You led for pretty much the whole way, and you just every lap put a few attempts on Ike and Adam. So, how was that?
First of all, I would like to thanks my Malaysian team, Tohoy, Ato Ostem, Iki, Adam, and all the other riders, because we train a lot to be here. But to be honest, in today's race, I expected a fight from other riders, because the qualifying time we are not far, so we were very close from top 5 riders. So I was on 4th position, and I didn't manage to practice much on this track because of the Rising Star event, and the race was not as I expected, but I think I chose the right tire, and then I did good, and I'm excited to repeat this again on the next track, which I'm expecting Suzuki to be stronger on the Portimao, but we will give them a fight on that track.
Yeah, so well done on your first victory, and good luck for the rest of the season. It's a little unusual. We will also be interviewing 4th place due to things. So, Dalston, you've finished 4th place. It was a good start. You were inside the top 3 before a crash took place, and then you had to fight. I think you had to fight your way through the pack, and it was a really big pack from 4th to 10th. Just not much separating you, but then eventually came down between you and Deck for 4th place, and you just held him off. So how was that for you?
Yeah, this race was pretty hectic. Well, I had a good start. Starting from 5th place was expected, as I used the qualification to get back into my rhythm, as not available to practice for this round. But I'm happy with the time that I said at 27.9 was unexpected for me. But starting from 5th was already a challenge, knowing that Ike, Adam, and all those had amazing pace, so I was afraid that they would just go away and not be seen again. But fortunately, I made a good start and I had a little battle with Adam and Ike in front of me. But then a little collision between me and Adam. And after that, I needed to fight in that huge pack that you just mentioned. And I must say, everyone was a bit all over the place. So it was quite easy for Deck and either me to come back through the pack and fight for better positions. As I don't know what happened with people's brakes, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. But besides that, I'm happy to be having a good race and gaining back positions and doing overtakes and stuff. So positive race for me, and only that collision. But nah, that's it for me.
Yeah, so well done on your 4th place. A lot better than your 7th place last week in Magello.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that has been round number 6. Only 4 rounds to go. We'll see you next round in Portimao. So where these guys are testing. So Ike and Saya were the 2 strongest in that test, but it'd be interesting to see if who's improved and by how much. Also, I think physics might have changed a little bit since then as well. So, anyway, we'll see you then. Goodbye.